go. Alright, we are back.
Try it.
That was weird.
Alright, I do have them now. Alright, it's
Alright,
kind of
yeah,
lagged, I
it's
think.
my turn, now I don't have them.
Yep, sorry to everybody who's watching
You
the
don't have
stream.
them?
My Streamlabs crashed, which is really strange. So we're back up and
What
running.
the heck is happening?
Oh wait, no, I'm good.
You guys all set up?
Alright. Alright, I'm good.
We're
Okay.
good. I'll start out by banning existence, assuming we're not going to play tier 3.
Alright. Wait. Freaky Friday is tier 2, right?
Yes.
It is, yeah.
Oh my god, I don't see it. Do you see yours?
Yes,
You guys got the
it's
instrumental version?
Alright, the instrumental. Okay, perfect. I'm lagging so much. Alright, so I'll ban... I don't know. What should I ban? I'm sorry, it's taking so long.
You're good.
I'm gonna ban Rob the President.
Sounds good. That's the sound of someone who is like, I'm going to play tier 3 and I only have tier 3 hands.
Right, so I don't see my Freaky Friday, so I'll pick Freaky Friday and can you pick it?
Got it. Yeah, it's on there.
Alright, perfect. So what do you want?
Let's go with the Turkish March.
Alright. So you ready?
Yeah, hit it. Good luck.
Alright, good luck.
Alright. Hopefully we are done with the stream issues. Welcome everybody if you're just arriving. This is the first match of round 2. It is currently Dex versus Resman. We ended up taking the instrumental version of Freaky Friday by Little Dicky. We were going to do the Vocaloid or the vocal version, but the content of the music itself was questionable at best, so we decided it would be safer just to remove it. But still a fantastic drum chart, very difficult to play. Here we have a meteor snare followed by a crazy fill, and it seems like Rez and Dex are still neck and neck, only off by about 4,000, 5,000 points. Alright. Gotta clear up some stuff there with the organization of the tournament. We're all set. Dex over here in first place, leading with a pretty considerable lead now, about 40,000 points, 30,000 points. We are slightly over the halfway point now. Hopefully Rez can pull it back and close that gap. One of the toughest parts about this song, it seems, is those fills. They change tempo so quickly. They're very frequent, so it makes it very hard to gauge how fast you're supposed to play. Very hard to be consistent with stuff like that. And thank you, Stream Elements, for saying that we're live now. Yes, I should definitely change the title of the stream, huh? Let's do that. Oh, and I should fix my camera here. There we go. Got a lot of stuff happening on cam. And it looks like Dex Ninja takes it by 35,000 points. So that is the first song in their set list. So they're going to move into song number 2 here in just a moment. And it is Turkish Marsh. This was charted by LV. So LV was a huge contributor to the set list and planning of this tournament, him and Armchair. So please go give them some love on their Twitch channels as well as on Discord. If you want to message them, just let them know how much you appreciate them and the work that they put in. A very trap-like beat here. Interesting doublet on the hi-hats, followed by an open hi-hat, which is represented by the blue symbol, which is usually reserved for the ride. Also a very aggressive beat with the kick placements, very snappy in the way it's played, I would say. Leads you to really think ahead of how you're going to do your placement on the hands. So while it doesn't seem as hard as the last song, it's still very tricky to play by all regards. Right now, they're both on track to FC. So we'll see how that goes. Of course, if they both FC, it comes down to score. If they match score, then Rez will take the victory. So it's up to Dex to really try to push ahead and get a slightly higher score to go into sudden death. And fortunately, Dex does take the victory. If I am correct, that means that is 1-1. Am I correct in assuming it's time for sudden death?
Nope, that was a 2-0.
Was that 2-0? Oh. I got lost in the sauce. Good job, guys.
GG.
Great job. So let's go ahead and move back to the lobby, and you guys can report your matches.
All right.
Matt and Venom are still playing.
Yep. Alright, so we are... In the meantime, we can start the other set of matches here. So we will go ahead and pull up the... Seems like my clone here is acting up too. I don't know why it's trying to pull my window so hard. So we'll do this number. So now we have Maki and Rice and Butte and Dichotic. We're going to go ahead and watch the Butte and Dichotic match. Venom and Matt are finishing up their rounds right now. Due to my miscommunication, they're a little bit behind, so we'll just move along as they play. So I'm gonna hop into room 3 if Butte and Dichotic wanna follow me. Hello, hello.
Hi.
And looks like dichotic. Oh, did we go to the wrong room? We went to the wrong room. There we go.
Yeah, I was wondering where you guys
A
went.
little bit of listexy on my part. part of the comedy, right?
As intended.
As intended. Alright. Did you guys have a room prepared?
Not yet.
Take a pick.
Yeah, just a second. You want to play tier 3 or not?
Sure.
Alright, I'm in Dallas 17.
Dallas 17.
I think. Oh no, it's bugged. Never mind.
So wait, not Dallas 17?
No, it's the server's lagged out.
Oh,
Ah.
okay.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's having some technical issues today.
Alright, Phoenix 1 seems good.
Cool.
Alright, gentlemen, you can start whenever you're ready.
Alright. What do you want to ban?
Let's start with I'm gonna ban Rap God.
Alright, I'm banning healing together.
Okay. I guess I'll pick Take On Me.
Alright, I'm picking Flamingo.
Good luck, gentlemen. Have fun.
You as well.
Alright, two amazingly difficult picks. Take On Me and Flamingo, of course, are both covers. Flamingo is definitely not the original. It has an over drum on it as well as the Take On Me. I believe Samus666 made the Take On Me while Soundhaven and Zane worked on Flamingo together. Soundhaven did the drums and Zane did the charting, to my knowledge. So right off the bat, you get a very vicious snare hi-hat combo going right into a more standard, looks like 4/4 with some crazy hi-hat and ride patterns. So we'll see how they both fare. Right off the bat, Feud, aka Armchair, is off to a great start with a slight lead of about 10-15,000 above Swifty. The difficulty of this song cannot be understated, by the way. This song is incredibly difficult to play by all regards. I honestly think it's as hard as the Rap God song. So I'll let the song speak for itself, though, so you guys can listen to it. Armchair over here with a massive lead. We have just passed the halfway point on the song. Definitely showing why he is contending for first place in this tournament. Bude takes the first song with a absolutely dominating score of almost 600,000. Of course, both even Swifty scores really, really good concerning the level of difficulty on that song. Again, I cannot understate just how difficult it is to play these. So we'll see if Swifty can recover with this song, which is very, very fast. This is what looks like a 32-note beat on each measure. If I had to guess, this looks to be over 200 BPM, which is just a brutal speed on the legs, followed by a meteor snare beat. If they weren't sweating before the song started, they are definitely sweating now. 206. Woo. Yeah, my legs hurt just looking at this. I think even now, I can only really consistently go up to about 180-ish BPM on kicks. Seems like Swifty is contending way better on this song than he was on the last song. And we have some really fast blast beats here. Again, these are between the realm of 206 and 210. It seems like Mitch is saying it's 206. I'm probably going to go with that since he is really well versed with these charts. Yeah, I tried playing this song. I think I got like a 82% when I played it. I think. I'll have to double check my scores. This song is incredibly fast and difficult to play. The tempo of the song is unforgiving. And Bude coming out with 2 wins over Swifty, who nearly kept on. What a great match. Good job, you two. What fantastic songs. Oh my god. You're both insane.
GG,
Nah, but
man.
proper props. That's crazy.
So we will hop back into the lobby and see how everybody else is doing. Thank you guys so much. See you both very soon in other matches. All right. So we will get our next set here. All right, so that was a 2-0 for Bude. It looks like Maki and Rice are still playing their matches. Venom is sitting in room 1. It is time to move into losers round 1. So what I will do really quick is I will go ahead and grab my stream window and we will update the title and we will get these matches underway. So once we have, so we'll have Dichotic and Swigless. We'll have Resman and Elvie. We'll have Matt versus Goose. So I'm going to go ahead. We will watch Goose and Matt play. I think that would be the best one to see there. How's everybody feeling so far about the tournament?
Feeling good. It's been fun.
Having fun.
Fun.
Nice. I'm glad to hear that.
People are
All
very good.
Yes.
Humbling. I love it.
I mean, you guys are all insanely good, so this is fantastic to watch. So I'm gonna go ahead and move into room 3 if Matt and Goose want to move in with me. Swigless and Dichotic, you guys can go to room 1, and then Rez and Elvi, you guys can go to room 2.
Let's go. Let's.
Alright. Oh, where's Goose at? Let me see what's up with Goose. Oh, there he is.
Hello, Zach.
Hello.
You got it.
Alright. Let's go with that. Alright. Did you gentlemen have a room? I need to actually, I am so sorry. I still have Matt muted and I feel bad about that. There you go. Matt, you are unmuted.
Hey, Dallas 31.
That was 31.
And sorry about the echo earlier. I stepped away and didn't realize that I was not muted.
You're all
On my
good.
end.
Alright, you guys are all set? I'm in.
All right.
All right. Good luck.
Are you interested in tier 3?
Do whatever you want.
I kind of don't like tier 3 they're great songs, but
Yeah, I don't
kind
care.
of hard as shit. I'll play it if you want to.
Now we can avoid them if you want.
Say
That'll be
what?
fine with me. You can. We can not do them. That's fine.
Yeah, let's skip tier 3, and then I'm gonna ban Freaky Friday.
All right.
What are you gonna ban?
Sorry. Freaking sorting is so bad. Suck at it. I'm sorry. I'm trying to sort these.
Oh, yeah.
Do you have them sorted by playlist?
I did not want to pick that. God damn it. Yeah, I sort by playlist. There it goes. Alright. Can I not hit this?
Matt, if you want to back that that selection off.
Oops. There. Thank you. Banning Freaky Friday. I will ban. Sandstorm. Gotcha. This is Clowncore.
Fantastic. Love it.
Alright, you guys can start whenever you're ready. Good luck, gentlemen.
All right, good luck.
Good luck.
Wow, what interesting picks. So very funny. I was watching Goose. He streamed a playthrough of the set list when it first dropped, and he absolutely refused to play this song. So I think this is going to be really, really funny watching him play it, because I do know that he's not a fan of this one. Right off the bat, you have an adapted Portnoy fill, followed by a steady kick beat on a crash snare, set up into some fills. And it looks like Matt's taking an early lead, and oh, they seem to be going back and forth here, both missing one note. And now they're in a 3-4 beat. Pretty standard, easy song so far. This song is a cover of LL Cool J's song by the same name. It's a very interesting song. It does have Tech 9 as a guest appearance in the rapping section of the song later on. And they're now at the halfway point, and they are still neck and neck just about. Matt just slightly lagging behind now. We got a start activation from Matt. Hopefully he's attempting to catch up. It wasn't quite enough to get him back up to Goose's level. He now has a fully loaded star power ready to go. And he activates it on the kick section, giving him a more optimal path. Definitely a song of all time. Very true Venom. And Goose takes the victory on the first song with a lead of only 15,000 points. Very close first round. Can Matt recover on the next song? Of course, this next song is Goose's pick, and I would argue is a much more difficult song to play. The FFDP vocalist is the most badass man of all time. Honestly, I think he's really cool. He is a very wholesome guy. Now, Clowncore is, of course, made popular by Adult Swim, and the drummer of Clowncore is a popular jazz drummer by the name of Henry Cole. Fun fact, no one knows who the saxophone player for Clowncore is. People have ideas, but they've never publicly announced that. Henry Cole accidentally announced his inclusion in Clowncore as the drummer during an interview that he was on in YouTube. I don't remember the name of the interview, but definitely a hilarious act. Very fun guys. They were made famous by, I think it was Earth, where they're playing in a porta potty. Very fun music. And Goose taking a pretty decent lead over Matt again, already over 10,000 points ahead, which is quite a few notes ahead. And now it's increased to 30,000 on that one section. Wow. This is probably the second hardest song in Tier 2, being that it's a very aggressive beat. Nothing too crazy in terms of patterning, but the beat itself is hard to maintain due to the sheer speed and attackiness of it. I have no better way of describing that term. They both activate Star Power, hoping to keep their scores ahead. And Goose takes the second victory over Matt, knocking him out of the tournament. Matt had a fantastic run, though. Very strong contender indeed. I'm hoping to see him back again very soon.
And there we go.
GG, gentlemen. Matt, great job, man. You played really well. Same to you, Goose. You played amazing.
Thank you.
Goose, you will move on. Thank you so much for coming in today, Matt.
No problem.
All right. Let's pull up this bracket here once again.
This beauty guy might beat me.
All right. So we are waiting for these matches to conclude, and then we'll move on to losers round 2. Play through that, and then we will go into round 3 and losers round 3. So it looks like, let's see, we're just waiting on these matches to conclude here. It looks like we're just going to wait patiently for these matches to conclude. We are actually doing really good for time right now. We've only been doing the tournament for 1 hour, and we've already completed, it looks like, 10 matches. So we've gone through a good portion of the tournament now. So the pacing of everything on terms of matches being played out is going to slow down significantly here in just a moment. This is going to be really interesting. Yes. How are you guys feeling about us playing through each and every match one by one? Do we want to see every match, or do we want to get through the losers really quick and do like a round 3 and then stream all like this stuff up?
I'd say it's all dependent on your time, to be honest, because I'd personally like to see every match, but I know I might be a minority there.
I'm fine with it. As long as people are interested in seeing every match, I have no problem playing out the rest of them one by one. It's more how other people are feeling, like if there's time constraints for other players.
I do think seeing every match would be great. So now it's kind of going really, really fast.
Yeah, it is going really fast right now. I'm actually surprised because it seems like people are picking like the really short duration songs.
Yeah.
We did our math for the averages, and we're expecting the first 2 rounds to take about an hour and a half to do, but we've actually completed almost everything in slightly less time than we planned.
Yeah. So I think seeing every match would be the right choice.
Yeah. Okay.
I agree. It gives people breaks too to just kind of like chill between.
Yeah, and they can like stay warm practicing and stuff. So if that's the case, then it looks like we can do Rez and Goose next, and we can wait for Dichotic and Swigless to finish their match, and then we'll see Rice and whoever wins that play against each other. So
We're here.
We just finished. Yep.
oh,
I was just talking to you.
Oh, sorry. I don't have you guys open on Discord, so I don't see who's talking to me.
All good.
But in any case, I'll go ahead and do Rez and Goose first, because that's a very interesting match that I think people are excited to see. So if you guys are ready, I'm going to hop into room 1, and we'll play that match out.
Sounds good. What server do you want, Goose?
Hello. Sorry.
Hello.
Hello.
All right. Got Dallas 6.
Alright.
All right. You guys are good to go whenever you're ready.
Are we playing tier 3?
It's up to you guys. Yeah.
No, it was a question for Goose.
Probably shouldn't, but yes, we can.
No is a perfectly acceptable answer. I already said no to that. I also have no songs right now, so that's great.
Uh-oh.
Oh yeah. Blank
Uh,
screen. Let me back out. Try again.
Nope. My servers are consistently cursed today.
Maybe you have to resort.
Yeah, I'll go rescan them real quick.
Okay.
Alright, I'm back. I says 56. Pretty please. Let me
Fingers
see
are
it.
crossed.
There we go. At least I have songs.
Yeah, we got it. I will ban existence by still.
Okay. So we're not doing tier 3, right?
If you don't want to, yeah, we
Okay.
can do it.
So let's not do tier 3. I will ban Sandstorm. Alright. It's like rob the president.
All right, gentlemen. Good luck to the both of you.
I remember being cursed by this song playing Rock Band 2.
Yeah, that's a weird one.
Yeah, the stamina required to do Sandstorm
luck.
is absolutely crazy. Should be ready to... You guys can go ahead. Good luck. No one wants a 7-minute Sandstorm battle. I'm honestly surprised the selection of songs has been pretty limited. Not a lot of people diving into some of the less picked songs, like, oh god, what did our song list look like? I've already forgotten, I've wiped it from memory. Like, Dogs Like Socks is a fun song. We did just see Rob the President, so that's cool. That's a very fun and interesting song. No 8-Bit Trip, which I think is a very difficult song for a tier 1 pick. Yep. Hopefully, as the tournament progresses, we'll get to see more of the interesting and funny songs in here. And it looks like Rez is off to a pretty good start with already a 20,000 point lead over Goose. I have to do the vocals. I don't know if I could. It's Freaky Friday, guys. I'm in Chris Brown's body. He does. I think Goose's color scheme is very interesting. It looks like he's intentionally separated out his symbols from his normal toms. Oh, actually, it just changed back. Maybe it glitched out there for a second. He went with a blue tint to all of his stuff instead of like the standard purple and orange stuff that we see with like Clone Heroes base colors. Very aesthetically pleasing on the eyes, I will say. Yeah, Smoky's color scheme is very hard because it's like all purple. And we see that Rez takes the win with a 55,000 point lead over Goose. Great first attempt, 1% off from each other. It seems only a note difference of 27. So very tight match, especially considering the number of notes and patterns in that song being so complex. And now we move into Rob the President, which is very heavy with the swing beat, which you can already hear. Maybe we should look into making a competitive color palette for like drummers and mumblies in the tournaments. It'd be really cool to have a competitive color scheme. So it might be hard to tell for people who aren't super into the drumming scene, but this beat is really interesting because the second hi-hat is placed not evenly between the first and third in that pattern. It's in a swing configuration, which means that you have two notes grouped together, which makes it really difficult to build your hand speed up, as you have to do a double strike on the hat. Swing is very prevalent in older music back in the 1950s and 60s, as well as like modern jazz. So like a very good swing band notably is the Beatles, of course. And then you have some jazz like Brooklyn Jazz Band, the band that made Caravan, stuff like that rely heavily on swing beats. The song is very fun. See the swing beat here with the snare as well. looks very close. He's only 10,000 points off. But it doesn't seem like he will achieve that. Goose, of course, with a very good run, but Resman will take the 2-0 over Goose once again. GG's. Incredible playthroughs, guys.
GG's. Nice job, dude.
Just accidentally hit that. Just trying to do that. Alright. Thank you very much, Goose, for competing. You played fantastically, like always, man. You were an awesome competitor. Hop back in the lobby, and we'll keep this train rolling. Alright. So next up, I believe it was Rice, and who was the other competitor? Was it Dichotic who beat Swigless?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep. Got
Maybe,
it.
I think I have to refresh.
Yep, sorry,
scores
my
here.
mic was muted.
There we go. Okay, so Dichotic and Rice will be up next. So I will move to room 1 if you guys want to hop in there with me, and we can get this going. All right. Oops.
Give me 1 second, just need to plug in my camera.
All good. It's good to have cams. Rice, did you want to show cam as well, or did you want to keep your cam off for this?
I can do it. Hold on.
Let's go, guys. Another cam match. Oh, it's loading.
Get ready for my super sketch GoPro that I have mounted upside down.
Oh, I see like 3 of them.
Yeah, for some reason it like defaults to the clip view, so you can like watch it back, and I have to navigate over here. And then
There you go. Both beautiful setups from you two. Wow. Rice with his beautiful setup in his face.
Hell yeah.
Love
You gotta keep
homie.
you gotta keep the people.
one
You gotta
match?
give them what they want. Dallas 6.
Alright, I am in the channel, so just waiting on Swig.
Oh man, is that the noise that's gonna come through your shit? I might deafen. Yeah, all your shit's coming through. I'm gonna deafen.
Dichotic, do you have noise suppression activated through Crisp?
I don't. I just mute my mic when I play.
Okay.
Oh, are you gonna mute?
I'm very new to streaming.
Yeah, that should be fine.
All right, we're Dallas 6. Dallas 6.
Swig, or Dichotic. My bad.
Sorry, what am I doing?
Join Dallas 6.
Yeah.
$17 out of 56.
Oh, that's not
Need to allow duplicates.
That's not the person we're looking for. That's Max.
Oh, cool.
Uh-oh, we're getting randos. Okay.
Can you join Dallas 6? He's busy drumming.
Dichotic.
Yep.
We're waiting on you, bud. You got.
What am I supposed to do?
Go to online and join Dallas 6.
You keep cutting out. Which server am I joining?
Dallas 6.
Okay.
Am I cutting out for you, screen?
Sorry, I just hear
No,
like
you're not.
every couple seconds.
Okay. Sorry. Oh my god.
Keep getting randos in here. Oh.
There we go.
Whoever guessed, can you guys ask them to leave? I can't seem to type in here.
No, it's fine. We'll just do a different one.
Oh, one and left.
Who's guessed?
Yeah, we're gonna have to
let's go ahead
do a
and
different one.
Yeah, let's change servers. Sorry, guys, we got some technical difficulties here.
Dallas 35. Quick.
5,
Dallas 5?
35.
35.
Oh.
35.
There we go.
All right.
All right. So who bans first? Does it matter?
Can we do tier 3?
No. No.
All right. So you guys can both pick your bands. It doesn't matter who orders. It's just whoever goes.
Okay.
Okay.
I was just gonna ask, can we do tier 3?
Nah, I can't do tier 3.
I can't hear Rice if Rice is talking, by the way.
He's saying no tier 3.
Okay, no tier 3. Okay.
I'm gonna ban that clowncore song, Existence.
Okay. So Existence has been banned.
Which one?
Existence is
Existence?
banned.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't care. I'll ban Firefly.
Okay. Firefly's banned.
I pick Party All the Time, which I played for the first time like 10 minutes ago. It's pretty good.
It's a bop, man. Thank You Scientist is amazing.
I'll go with Primus.
Yeah, that one's pretty good till the end, and then I can't do it.
All right. Good luck, gentlemen.
Likewise.
Should I deafen? Probably, right? You're gonna cast this whole shit?
Yeah, I would. Yeah. Okay. So we have Party All the Time by Thank You Scientist, which is a cover of Eddie Murphy's song by the same name. It starts off with a very steady snare roll with some small speed increases here and there. Also with a very consistent kick pattern. There's a very jazzy swing feel to the song, which makes it very interesting and difficult to play in some sections. So we'll see how they both do. Of course, Swifty is off to an early lead of around 8,000 points over Rice, but maybe he can recover. We will see. So the difficulty that comes in this song is definitely this pattern right here with the alternating speed on the hi-hat. You can see it goes from like a standard 16th note beat to like a a nice little volley. It seems to be like closer to 24 beats per measure. So it takes a lot of control on hi-hat play to be able to hit that consistently, which they both seem to do really well. It honestly feels like Rice has practiced quite a bit for this tournament, even though he just joined impromptu. It's very surprising. And they both dropped right there. This is the hardest part of the song right here. This is a very intense swing beat. It involves back and forth paradiddles of the snare and the ride cymbal. And now it's on the crash. And it looks like Swifty will take the first place. He looks like he didn't play the last few notes there. I don't know if that was to save energy or what the case may be, but they will now move into Primus Winona's Big Brown Beaver. Fantastic showing. For a near sight read from Rice, that is a fantastic score. So there's two things that make this song very difficult to play as a tier 2 song. One is that triplet kick pattern there, which is very aggressively placed, very tight window to hit. And then later on you'll see this flurry on the hi-hat and the ride, which makes it a very fast control song. We do see Swifty take an immediate lead over Rice. And he activates Star Power to try to space out that lead as much as humanly possible. And there's that beat. So it is 2 hi-hats and 2 snares, placed very close together. It takes so much control and precision to hit that. It's honestly one of the most challenging things to hit in this tier. Just entered the halfway point of the song, and it looks like Swift has a considerable lead over Rice. He has now doubled Rice's score. He is hopefully Rice can recover some of that distance.
Damn.
What a good match between these two.
Good game.
GG's, gentlemen.
Good game. Good
That
game.
was fantastic.
Good game, dude.
Pick the perfect song against me. I
Hon-
cannot do that snare hi-hat quad. I can't do it.
Honestly, Rice, you did that way better than I could have, man.
I'm doing it with
Kudos to
two. I'm doing it with two hands. I'm supposed to do it with my wrists. I don't know how.
Yeah, I would do it the same way, but you definitely were way more consistent on it than I ever was. So
I was getting there.
Yeah.
I've never played that song before. That was tough.
for not practicing the set list, you played very, very well. I'm like very impressed.
Oh well, I lost. So
I mean, look, man,
Dichotic, I'm very impressed. He's very good.
I think you outperformed what I could have done. So kudos to you. Good job, man. Thank you for playing.
ELO stonks going up.
Yes, you're trying to surpass me. I see. I have to compete in a tournament soon.
You see, I tied Marcus. That should do wonders for my ELO.
Yeah, we definitely should. But yeah, thank you so much for competing, man.
Yeah.
Congratulations for making it this far, and congrats to Dichotic for winning and progressing into round 3. So, Rice,
Yeah.
if you want to stick around and cast with me, you're more than welcome to. Otherwise, you do you, bro.
Yeah, we'll do. Thanks for organizing all this screen and all the mods. Appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem, man. I'm gonna hop
See
back in
y'all.
the
Thank
lobby.
you.
Yep. All right. Fantastic showing once again. So we are going to look at the bracket once again here. And that concludes our losers round 2. So we are going to now move back into winners round 3. And it looks like the first match there was Venom versus Dex Ninja. So we are going to jump right into that if you guys are ready.
Sure. What room
Yep.
are we joining?
We can just go into room 1 if you guys are ready.
All right. All right. So which server do you want?
Want to do Dallas 5?
All right, sure.
All right, let me go ahead and join you
thank you for being
guys. All right, I'm in the server. We just need. There we go.
Who's that? All right.
Yep, you guys are good.
All right. So tier 3 is.
Now
We
available.
can choose
Yes.
tier 3 now. All right.
Cool. We only have one band, right? Each?
I think so. Yeah.
Yes.
Who starts that?
You guys can just do your bans. It shouldn't matter the
Okay.
order because you'll do your picks after.
Right.
All right.
Let's see.
think I'll ban Brutal Swing.
Okay. I'll ban. I'll ban Hot for Teacher.
All right. Want to pick Forest or you don't care? Oh, well.
That's fine.
Clicked
Yeah,
it
you
by
can-
accident. Sorry.
It's fine if you want to pick that. Go for it.
Oh yeah, sure. I'll pick this.
So sorry to do it to you,
What is that? 100 gex. Oh no, I'm scared.
The tier 1 pick from Venom.
but.
He's going for the FC. Oh god, he's gonna path it.
Yeah.
Well, good luck,
Oh, well.
gentlemen.
Good luck.
Best of luck to both of you.
Geo.
Alright, Mushroom is our first pick from Martyr. Again, not really a funny song, just a really funky, fun song. I think the pattern's really fun. Obviously one of our more aggressive charts, which this whole set list seems to be very aggressive with the placement and the patterns. But we have two very high-level drummers here who are ready to address the challenge. And obviously Venom over here going right in with our first place here with a 14,000 point lead currently over Dex Ninja. W for Venom. And Dex taking the lead from Venom. Yeah, Ninja with a very strong clutch on that section. And it looks like Venom dropping a couple more notes and spacing out that distance between the two just a little bit more. Currently an 18,000 point difference between the two of them. And that is it for the first song. So now Venom is relying on this FC attempt and an outpath attempt over Dex. We will see if he can get it. This has become very, very interesting. Of course, everybody knows 100 Gex as the band, or I'll let the song speak for itself. I think it's a quality pop song compared to their original music, which they came out with from the beginning. So we will see how these two do on this song. I would say it's not very, very easy to FC. It still is more challenging than the Icebreaker Tier 1, Tier 2 songs, so we'll see how they do. They're still tied up through the first section of the song, so... Venom is looking for an out path or a way to beat, or Dex needs to drop a note if he's willing to stay in. If they tie here, then unfortunately Dex will beat Venom and send him to the losers.
Put you right to sleep. Rationality cliche. All and call Leslie. Could you explain it all away? Like it was all so clean. Something said about the way it's okay, bad. I forget it, and I guess I never knew. But I don't think I'll forget. It's cool, I guess I'll never know. Anything about me. You'll never really know. Anything about me. Anything about me. Yeah, you'll never really know. Anything about me.
And it is a dual FC with Venom taking a slight point lead and getting into sudden death. You sneaky, sneaky guy.
I don't understand how you got more points. What?
Pathing is a very scary art, and it seems Venom is the master of pathing.
Oh no!
And as such, it is time for sudden death. So we will be spinning a wheel. Since it was I think a tier 1 and tier 3, we'll actually go into tier 2 as the average.
All right.
Okay.
So let me go ahead and pull up the tier 2 wheel. See what you guys land on. It will be Igor Cheval.
All right. Cheval.
Yeah. Oh.
All right. Good luck.
Good luck.
Good luck, gentlemen.
Oh, that works.
I actually haven't looked at the song, so I don't know what skills are intended. Something interesting though, this is the second song in the setlist from the band Igor. So we have Brutal Swing in tier 3 and then this as a tier 2. This band is really interesting as they do a lot of like electro jazz swing, a lot of influence on old-timey 1920s and 30s as music, so we'll see how this one compares. And Dex with an early drop against Venom. Yep, as Maki stated, score pathing, for those of you who aren't aware, whenever you go up a multiplier, so either on star power or on just fixing your score, if you hit your tom or snare before your cymbal and go up the multiplier, then your cymbal will be in the next multiplier, giving you 15 extra points. And that's before the multiplier activates. So let's say you're on 4 times and you activate star power, your cymbal would now be worth it'll be worth 2 times what your snare was, or what it was worth before, which is already 15 points higher per level, which equals out to a quite large score increase for a single note played. And that's what we saw in the last song. I think it is 220 points per note that you path out like that. It is a very complicated and hard to achieve system, as you have to flam your notes very tightly, and flamming is the art of offsetting your notes as you hit them just slightly. So intentionally not hitting your notes at the same time. And Venom over here taking the victory over Dex Ninja by quite a decent margin. It just goes to show why Venom is such a strong competitor in this community.
GG's.
GG's, gentlemen. Good job, Dex Ninja. Good job, Venom.
Thank you, thank you.
You will both move forward. Dex, you'll go to loser's bracket, and Venom, you will move on to semifinals.
Alright, good luck on those next matches, Venom.
Thank you, thank you. Definitely gonna need it.
All right. So it is time to move on to our second round 3 match, which would be Maki and Armchair. If you guys are ready, we can move into room 1.
No worries. This is gonna be something. Choose any server you like.
Yeah, I'm in Dallas 4.
Alright.
Okay, I'm in the server as well, so you guys can start when you're ready.
Great. What are you banning?
Brutal swing for sure.
Alright. He's gonna ban Rise of the Phoenix.
Alright. And do you want to choose, or I could choose first?
You can choose first.
Alright. Do Rap God.
Alright.
And Flamingo, got it.
Alright, good luck, gentlemen.
Good luck.
Yeah, good luck.
I was going to go easy on you, not to hurt your feelings.
Yeah, hot for the teacher win. I'm very excited to see that get played. It has really brutal kick patterns. For those of you who don't know, Adam Gray is the drummer for Trivium, and he has his own YouTube channel where he did this cover, and he went through the entire process in like a 30-minute video of him building the drum section of this song, and it is an absolute marvel to watch. If you guys haven't seen it, please go find it. Just look up Adam Gray Rap God. You'll find his video on his channel. Give him a subscription, please. He's definitely worth your time. He makes some amazing drum content. Yeah, and Maki off to a slight lead. Hopefully you can keep it. Both Both of these competitors are insanely good. Probably the most evenly matched between everybody here right now. So you can see Maki's color scheme, his color profile. It's this really crazy red and purple alternation between the notes. He also has his highway speed placed way higher than Bude or Armchair. It looks like Armchair is sitting at maybe an 11 or 10 note speed, whereas Tomato is sitting probably 14 or 15. So there's quite a big difference in speed, which will space the notes out, but also travels across the screen a lot faster, making it harder to see the notes if you're not ready for it or trained for it. One other big difference that we can see, like Head should mention, is the rock band influence. So Armchair is over here playing with the circle tom notes, which is a Guitar Hero staple, whereas you can see on Maki's side, he has square toms, which is rock band influence. So it almost seems like a battle between communities here. And some of you might be asking why that's so important here. For those of you who aren't involved in the Clone Hero and Rock Band communities, we're actually two very separate communities that mostly stay independent of each other. I think this drumming scene is the biggest integration between the two that we've ever seen, being that we have players who come from both sides to compete to see who's best. Of course, Armchair, he is technically part of the Rock Band community, but more as a viewer, not really a player, and only really plays Clone Hero. Whereas Maki is a Rock Band player who's jumped over to Clone Hero to compete and play. Really the great equalizer. Maki staying with a slight lead over the entire song. One of the crazy parts, if you really look closely, there's two cymbals being played there. It was a hi-hat and a ride. The hi-hat being stacked in between the snare and the mid-tom notes, which makes it very hard to read and play. Both of them coming out very strong after that entire section. What a very close match. 10,000 points off from probably one of the most technically difficult charts here. And Bude actually getting a higher percentage than Maki, but not achieving the point lead that he was looking for. Very interesting case of having a better path.
How many shrimps do you have to eat before you make your skin turn pink? Eat too much and you'll get sick. Shrimps are pretty rich. Down there, I いつらはピンク動物園で思ったピンク食べ物でそうなんだ実は私はたらこが大好きプラスエビカニ食べようピンク色になるのだからみんな違う色人間って勘違いしてるよね Black, white, green, or blue
And Armchair coming out with a slight lead over Maki in the early portion of the match. Can he maintain the lead? I've been trying to get into doing the accentation for the songs, but for some songs like this, it's really hard to get that correct. I think the easiest indication is when you have a snare-heavy pattern. It's easy enough to get the ghost notes outside of everything else. But that is the extent of my ability to do the accentation at this point. And it seems like Armchair has climbed his lead up to around 50,000 points, which is considerable. Yes, Armchair is actually killing it. It seems like he's warmed up now. So I think I need to prep the Tier 3 Sudden Death wheel for these two.
GG, man.
Oh, it's tough, man. Shit.
Good job, gentlemen. Are you guys ready to do Sudden Death?
Yep.
Yes, sir.
All right, let's spin this wheel. Maki wants Kanye, is what Rice just said. But you will actually... Oh, you will get it.
Let's go.
Kanye West, Lift Yourself is your pick. It was almost the Soundhaven chart.
Yeah, that one would have killed me. I haven't played it, but I heard it, and yeah, I know what to expect.
Well, good luck to you too. You can start whenever you're ready.
All right.
Interesting. So this channel would have to get affiliate to do bits, unfortunately, I believe. Unfortunately, CH Drum Tournaments is a non-affiliated channel at this current time. We've definitely had opportunities to get there. Maybe after this stream, since our average viewership is in the 20s, we can do enough streams and hours to try to meet the requirements. And then in future tournaments, we can definitely do bit challenges or whatever the case may be. If anything, like any funds that go to this channel are going to go directly to charity. Of course, we're always supporting UNICEF. Whatever funds we get with the direct donations or through any other contributions that you guys might make will go directly to UNICEF to help feed children and give them food, clothing, school supplies, whatever the case may be. It's a great cause. You guys can get yourselves involved, I'm pretty sure, with exclamation point UNICEF or donations. I think there's commands with that. Until we can get affiliate, that is really the only way that we can do anything like that, unless I add a third-party Streamlabs point system. And with keeping complete transparency, like I said, all money that goes to this channel will go to fundraisers and to charity. We do not take a profit here. Me and Mads Fold Gas have made a firm agreement that all profits made go directly back to a good cause. And these two are absolute monsters being able to play this in any relative accuracy. And Armchair takes the victory over Maki.
Shall close. Fuck.
GG, man.
GG.
Great job, gentlemen. That was insane. All right, we will move on to the next round. Good job, guys. Let's see here. So that is the end of round 3. Both players have finished their rounds, so we will now move into losers round 3. It seems like Dex still needs to Dex and Venom, you guys need to input your scores.
Oh, oops. Yeah.
You're all good. It's just a blank page. Uh-oh. Let's check. What is it? Oh, it looks like it broke. Well, unfortunately, there will be no tipping or donations to charity this time around then. I will have to get that fixed for the next tournament. Maybe I'll have to update the Stream Elements link. We will see what the case may be. Is there a UNICEF command that you guys can possibly input and see if that works? That's the only other option I can think of if the UNICEF is open still. It might not, because that was back in November.
Oh, I think Dex beat me to it. We're good.
Okay, yep. Dex and Dichotic will be next up. So, if you guys are ready, let's move into room 1. Dex is here. Perfect.
Hello.
Welcome,
Hey
welcome.
there.
All right. So, which server do you want?
Your pick.
Dallas 4 good for you?
Sure.
Uh-oh. Stream
Get out of
snipers.
there.
So everybody's here?
Yep.
Yep.
All right.
We down with tier 3?
Yeah.
Cool. I ban Rap God. Not playing that. Can't make me.
I'll ban, I don't know, take on me.
Cool. Let's go Igor.
And we got our first brutal swing pick.
I'll go athletic theme.
Oh God, I don't know that one.
All right, gentlemen. Best of luck to you both.
All right, thank you.
Have fun. All right, so we just got 2 brand new songs for stream today. This is great. So Brutal Swing is the other Igor song. We saw Chevelle earlier, and now we are seeing the higher tiered of that song, which has brutally fast kick pedals as well as some other crazy fills. I think it's kind of on the longer side too. I think it's a 4-minute song. And you can already see Dex Ninja is struggling to maintain his pattern on the kicks there, which allows Swifty to take a quick lead and right into a simple swing beat. We're seeing quite a few of these in the set list. It seems like a lot of comedy sets are heavy on swing, followed by blast beats and more crazy fast fills. Yep, the kick pedal in this definitely requires steel toe or some other very technical kick pedal work. Swifty coming out of the first section of that song with a 40,000 point advantage over Dex. Yeah, this is definitely one of my favorite songs in Tier 3, not only to play, but to listen to. Definitely heavy drum and bass influence with that 1920s swing theme to it. Makes for a very interesting and fun sound. An FC of this would be amazing to see. Maybe we should start doing FC bounties for certain songs, but I'm afraid Colo and you and some of the other high-level drummers might just bankrupt me. Yeah, Armchair, I feel like you could FC this in about a week's worth of time if you practice. Money type of bounties. We need to get up to where the Guitar Hero players, like the guitar players are, where they do $1,000 bounties on each like beep boop song. And Swifty just maintaining a strong 40,000 point lead over Dex Ninja. And Swifty taking the first win over Dex Ninja. Brutal swing showing off why it is so brutal. And now Athletic Theme, which is a Lethal Lasagna cover. Everybody should recognize this tune. It is a very popular Mario song from back in the day. And Dex Ninja with the comeback already, showing a 25,000 point lead in the first few seconds of the song. It seems like Dex has better handwork, where Swifty definitely has better footwork. So if they do go into sudden death, that wheel is definitely going to determine who the winner is, just based on the style of song that's played. Melee throwback. The Yoshi Island counter pick. Amsa now with the incredible Yoshi pick in Melee. It's definitely a devastating sight to see whenever he goes against anybody who's not ready for him. I don't know if you guys have been following the Melee scene recently, but it's been really crazy. Pretty sure this was a song from Super Mario World on the SNES, if I remember correctly. Correct me if my memory is wrong. And Dex taking the victory, and now we will go into sudden death. Great job, guys, and now it is sudden death time, huh? Alright, so we will pull up this. Out of sake of non-repeating and staling out music, I'm just going to skip Kanye West Lift Yourself, so it's off between the PH by Zach Grooves and the Soundhaven song. So we will select one of those. A little bit of bias, you know. And it is Soundhaven, the Mirror. Good luck, gentlemen. Now, The Mirror is another song that I haven't actually looked at personally. But immediately we see a Meteor snare beat, which they're both handling very well. Now, these Meteor beats are really nothing to scoff at. It does take a lot of effort to hit those consistently, especially if you're not doing a drop stick technique, which is where you'll actually lay the stick on the rim and you'll lift it up and down to kind of shake it off of the pad. It really is quite a technical and advanced motion. And now we have a very fast blast beat here with an alternating hi-hat pattern. And Swifty off to a strong lead over Dex Ninja. Right at the halfway point. That BPM must be in the 220s. That reminds me a lot of Behemoth that we had in DM2. We had a song that had 240 BPM, and the speed seems very comparable. there's more kick than there is highway. Yep, it is 240. And Swifty takes the victory over Dex, knocking him out of the tournament.
GG's.
GG's, gentlemen. That was fantastic.
Likewise.
Good show to both of you. Thank you, Dex, for competing. You did an awesome job. And thank you, Dichotic. So we will move on to the next round.
All right, good luck.
Thank you.
All right. So next up is Maki versus Rez. So if we want to move to room 1, we'll get right in on that.
Yep. Get you the server if you like. Looks like 15 good.
You said Phoenix or Dallas?
Dallas 15.
Dallas, okay.
All right, I'm in.
16?
13, 1-3.
Oh, 13. Okay. Cannot hear what the audio sounds weird. There you go.
All right, you guys can start.
I will ban the athletic theme.
Alright. I will ban, yeah, Brutal Swing. Can't play that.
That's same, so you know, no worries there.
Alright, go ahead. You can choose first.
I'm gonna lose, but we'll run mascot. Gotta play it at least once this tournament.
Alright. Dirty white. This one healing together. Yeah, I guess. Why not?
All right. Good luck to you both, gentlemen.
Good luck.
Good luck, good luck.
Look, I was going to go easy on you, not to hurt your feelings. But I'm only going to get this one chance. Something's wrong. I can feel it. It's just a feeling I've got. Like something's about to happen. But I don't know what. If that means what I think it means, we're in trouble. Big trouble. And if he is bananas, as you say, I'm not taking any chances. You were just one of the stars. I'm beginning to feel like a rap god. All my people from the front to the back. Now who thinks their arms are long enough to slap? They said I rap like a robot, so call me rap. But for me to rap like a computer must be in my genes. I got a laptop in my back pocket. My pinnacle walk when I hat cock it. Got a fat nap from that back pocket.
And Maki off to a small lead over Rez. Only an 8,000 point difference. Very close. Uh-oh. It looks like we got a drop stick from Rez. That definitely does not help him at all. And it seems to be one of the first ones of this tournament, which is very surprising.
But I got your mom deep throating. I'm out my ramen noodle. We have nothing in common, poodle. I'm a Doberman. Pinch yourself in the arm and pay homage, pupil. It's me. My honesty's brutal, but it's honestly futile if I don't utilize what I do, though, for good at least once in a while. So I wanna make sure somewhere in the chicken scratch I scribble and doodle enough rhymes to maybe try to help get some people through tough times. But I gotta keep a few punchlines just in case, 'cause even you unsigned rappers are hungry, looking at me like it's lunchtime. I know there was a time where one side was king of the other ground, but I still rap like I'm on my pharaoh munch grind. So I crunch rhymes, but sometimes when you combine up here with the skin color of mine, you get too big and it comes trying to sing to you like that one line I said. Oh no, back from the Mathers LP1 when I tried to say I'll take 7 kids from Columbine, put them all in a line and an AK-47, a revolver and a 9. See if I get away with it now that I ain't as big as I was, but I'm morphing into an immortal coming through the portal. You're stuck in a time warp from 2004, and I don't know what the fuck did you mind for. You're pointless as Rapunzel with fucking cornrows. Like normal, fuck being normal. And I just bought a new ray gun from the future just to come and shoot you like when Fabulous made Ray J mad. It's fast and you break the faggot away with the passing into a man on the play piano. Man, oh man, that was a 24/7 special on the cable channel. So Ray J went straight to the radio station the very next day. Hey Fab, I'ma kill you. Lyrics coming at you with supersonic speed. Summon, I'm a human, I'm a human, summon, I'm a human. What I gotta do to get into you? I'm superhuman, innovative, and I made a rubber. So anything you say is take a second off of me and it'll glue you and devastating. More than ever demonstrating how to give a motherfucking audience a feeling like it's levitating, never fading. And I know the haters are forever waiting for the day that they can say I fell off to be celebrating. 'Cause I know the way to get them motivated. I make elevating music. You make elevator music. Oh, he's too mainstream. Well, that's what they do when they get jealous, they confuse it. It's not hip hop, it's pop. 'Cause I found a hella way to fuse it. With rock, jock rap, with dot. Don't lose yourself, I make them lose it. I don't know how to make songs like that. I don't know what words to use. Let me know when it occurs to you while I'm ripping any one of these verses. The verses, huge curtains, I'm inadvertently hurting you. How many verses I gotta murder to prove that if you were half as nice as songs, you could sacrifice virgins to.
And Maki coming out with a very strong victory of 56,000 points over Rez.
Nice one.
Very nice.
Hopefully Rez can pull it back with this next song. And of course, we have Healing Together by Dirty White Kid. Little known fact, LV75 is the charter of this. He is also actually Dirty White Kid. That is his lo-fi artist name. And this song was made to represent the Ukrainians during the start of the Ukrainian crisis, if my memory serves correctly. It was part of a commission with a second song, which I forget the name of off the top of my head. LV, if you want to help fill out my memory a bit here. But honestly, really beautiful message. This is the instrumental version of the song. There's actually a lyrical version, I think, which also I think sounds really good. LV has, of course, contributed a lot to these tournaments, so like I said, once again, please show some love for him, because he's charting quite a bit of the songs here. He's also providing some of his own personal art, like this song as well. You guys may have seen one of his previous songs in DM1. It was... I forget the name of it. It was the other... the other Dirty White Kid song that everybody was afraid of. But in any case, really good music. Please go check him out on Twitch and on YouTube. Fantastic guy. Definitely a core part in making this entire tournament scene happen. It would not be the same without him. Obsession, thank you. Yeah, Obsession was the crazy song that was in, I believe, Drummers Monthly 1.
Weird ass song.
GG's.
GG. That song, I have no idea what the hell that was.
GG's.
I was like randomly chose it, never played that one.
Was that a 2-0?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
It was. Good job, Maki, on winning, and thank you.
Thank
You. Good job to you, Rez. You played fantastically.
Hell yeah, it was a great time.
Yeah, you're doing really
Yeah.
good at the other matches, bro.
Yeah, thank you so much for competing. You've definitely shown your stuff. You are a monster.
GG's, good luck, Monkey.
Yeah, thank you.
All right. So, we need to go ahead and look at the bracket and get our next match going. So now we have completed our losers round 3. It is time to move into the semifinals. So everything from here on out is a best of 5. And our first match in semifinals is of course Venom and Armchair, and then after that will be our other semifinals, which is losers round 4, which will be Dichotic versus Maki. So Venom and Armchair, whenever you guys are ready, we'll go ahead and move into room 1.
Yo. All right. Let's see what's open. Dallas Sports. Yeah, that's quick play.
I mean, you guys can switch it once you enter the room.
You want to do Dallas 29?
Yeah, sure.
Spectators hosting this match.
Oh, am I? Oh, I guess I am. That is fine.
Yeah, I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah, it's kind of finicky. So
now that it's best of 5, do we have 2 bands?
Yes.
Okay. How does that work? Who starts?
You guys will pick your bands, and then so you'll do one band. Actually, the way it works is kind of weird. So you'll do one band each, like you would normally, and then on your second set of picks, you can pick a. Actually, no, you can do 2. Just do 2. You can change your bands on the second set of songs, if I remember correctly. Just know if you change your bands, then that means your old bands can be selected as picks.
All right.
Interesting. Okay. So then, do we just list off 2, or do we go back and forth?
However you guys want to do it. So.
I'm gonna dance straight off the bat. Rob the president. I know you know the path, and I don't.
Okay. Did you want to pick another one to ban, or I'll also do 2 of mine.
All right.
Okay, I'm gonna ban Existence and Flamingo.
All right. I'm gonna ban me. I'm not getting squeezed today.
Fair. Alright.
Alright.
Right.
Best of luck to you, gentlemen. pathing Armchair. How incredible. Venom will take the first point on his pick with an outpath attempt, scoring 10,000 points more on
All the
Viewed.
overhit, unfortunate.
And now we have Hot for the Teacher. Probably one of the hardest songs in this entire set list. Deceptively hard to play with that double kick pattern. The intro here is also incredibly difficult, but it only lasts for the first, I think, 45 seconds of the song. And Armchair off to a quick lead over Venom, trying to get his lead back. So this is a double swing beat. You have swing on the kick and swing on the ride. And now we go back to a standard swing kick beat, which this entire song consists of. It makes timing it very difficult. Only 45 seconds of this intro. I mean, compared to the rest of the song, it's short, but this entire song is that crazy difficulty. And now both of them playing very well in this section. The amount of accuracy needed to play this song is amazing. It's a marvel that anybody could even do this, or the fact that Van Halen's drummer could even play it in the first place. It's an awesome song. The drums are also highly impressive, as per most of their music. And despite Venom's reputation for being a pathing god and a maniacal genius, he still shows us that he is still an expert drummer who is worthy to sit on the upper echelon of the drumming community. He is playing fantastically during this song. Currently, there is a 108,000 point difference between them. Armchair in the lead by quite a margin. and that will go to Armchair. So it is now 1-1, and they will pick their second songs each.
Yeah, that was expected. You want to change any of your bands or?
Nope.
Okay.
How about you?
No.
All right.
Take On Me and Sandstorm. Oh God. The longest song in the set list has been selected. I hope you guys are ready. Sandstorm is quite the quest of a song, coming in at a staggering 7 minutes and 30 seconds. They are also playing the fastest song in the set list, or one of the fastest, which is, of course, Take On Me. And Venom coming in with a quick lead over Bude. But Bude quickly overtaking him once again. Yes, Penguin, very true. The Hot for Teacher beat is very easy to get lost in, especially with that kick pattern, because trying to keep a double kick that consistent takes a lot of effort. I know there's a few times I've played songs like that where I'll get lost trying to figure out the kick pattern, but the way they handled that was masterful. And both of them hitting that blast beat section. Beautiful. And it looks like Bude will take a second point in this match. And that is it. A 55 or 57,000 point difference between the two of them, leading Venom to take a second victory, making the score even 2-2, and leading us into sudden death.
GG.
GG.
Good job, gentlemen. All right, whoops, I just grabbed the wrong thing. Let's get our sudden death pick here, huh?
Sir.
And it will be PH by Zach Grooves. So let me go ahead and get us back here.
All right, GL.
Good luck. Now, I'm sure you guys already know what the song is about, but for those of you who don't know, Zach Grooves is a popular jazz drumming YouTuber who started becoming big, I think, around 2020. And I'm pretty sure his brother, who is a saxophone player, is the one who played the sax for this song. Very fantastic duo, very fun videos. Great watch if you ever are interested in looking up new content if you've never heard of them before. He's always posting new stuff, so definitely worth a watch. And Venom off to a lead, a small one, but a lead nonetheless. I would say this is probably one of the easiest Tier 3 sudden death songs, but it does have a lot of hand chops and technical stuff in it, so it's still nothing to scoff at, and they do both need to be very careful with what they're doing to not slip up and give the other an advantage. And this is an even more advanced version of a swing beat with triplets instead of doublets. It is a very intense and hard to play beat, especially if you're doing it one-handed. And as we near the end of the song, it looks like Armchair will get the victory over Venom, sending Venom to the loser's bracket to try to fight for a recovery in the finals.
GG, man.
GG.
That was super close. Nice job.
GG, guys.
Yeah, it was.
All right. we will go ahead and pull up the bracket once again. Get ready for this next match. We are now in losers round 4 of semifinals, and that will be between Dichotic and Maki. So if you guys are ready, we can go ahead and move into a room and we can get this match started.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to go ahead and jump in room 2.
Hey, give me 1 second.
Okay.
Just gotta power up my camera again. Super shitty battery. You know what? No camera. I'll give up. Screw it.
All right. Which server do you guys want to play in?
Dallas 30. Oh wait, yeah, 30. Yeah.
I am hosting, so that'll be fine. Remember, you each get 2 bans now that you're in the semifinals.
That one, a couple of them are in the other part. I'm just having enough trouble seeing them. I know I want to ban that Mario song, though.
Athletic, okay.
Yeah, Athletic. Screw that.
I'll ban Hoffer Teacher and Take On Me.
Okay. And then I will, I'll ban Flamingo.
Alright.
I'm gonna pick Suck My 401k.
Alright, for sure. I'll do.
Hockey, did you have a pick?
Yeah, give me a sec.
Okay.
I'll choose Existence. I'll see how that one is.
Okay. Ooh, give me a second. My my camera's coming back online.
Alright.
I'll turn it back on. You gotta see my scalpy head. Heyo.
There we go. Nice.
Full dandruff and everything. All right, I'm gonna mute myself, and then I think I'm good to go.
All right. Best of luck to you both. All right, this song is crazy. So this is Suck My 401k by Amidst the Gravest Demons. The lyrics are sped up for quite a bit of the song, but it is a song about managing your finances and investing into a 401k. Definitely a very fun song. And already Swifty off to a small lead over Maki. a count I beat. You are correct, Penguin. Now, the hardest part about this song is definitely the outro. With a lot of players complain about the outro being very, very difficult. So I'm curious to see how they're both going to deal with it at the end. It might be the deciding factor on who actually gets the point. It looks like Swifty's camera froze, which is unfortunate. Oh. Camera broken.
Responsibility. Retire early with the happy family. Take financial responsibility. Retire early with the happy family. Take financial responsibility. Retire early with the happy family. Take financial responsibility. Retire early with the happy family.
Alright, they are now in the outro section. So there's two different beats. You have this hi-hat beat here, and the beat changes right around here. The real rap god. And Swifty will
What
take
an
the
awesome
first one.
outro.
And now they're playing Existence by Clowncore. Maki off to a small lead of 10,000 points right off the beginning. and Maki will take the second song. It is now 1-1.
Very cool, very cool.
Yeah. So do we...
You guys can, if you want, you can change your bands, and then after that, you can pick 2 more songs, because you guys are currently 1-1.
Okay. I'm happy to keep it.
Yeah, I'll keep my bands the same.
Okay.
Cool. Riddle Swing.
Oh shit, alright. I'll do Rob the President.
Alright.
Alright, gentlemen, good luck.
Yo, good luck.
Likewise.
So Swifty off to a quick lead over Maki. I did see that Hedge was saying that Maki just got double kick pedals, which would give him quite a disadvantage for a lot of the songs here in the higher difficulties, being that there are a lot of double kick stuff. So let's see how he does. Oh, and a drop stick from Swifty. It might have just been a small fumble because he recovered very fast there. I mean, you could definitely hear the disdain in his voice when he said, "Oh no." Swift does in fact know what he's doing here. Swifty definitely putting Maki through his paces here. But I feel like Maki is really improved very quickly with his kick pedal play. So I do remember seeing him in Icebreaker, and his kick work was not as good as it is now. It's improved greatly. Definitely Hedge. I feel like with some more practice and time, he's going to become an absolute monster with those double kicks. He might even be unstoppable because he already has some of the best handwork of any drummer in the community. Very true, Penguin. Yeah, Maki has some very, very impressive scores for his setup. It's a wonder seeing him play. It honestly feels like he never misses his chops. Like, his hands are damn near perfect, but that's definitely like a strong point for him. So now it's a matter of him improving his kick pedal play, which is going to transform him even further. I wouldn't be surprised if in a few months he can compete with the likes of Colo and Mitch, which seems like a tall order, but I definitely think it's possible. Oh, and Swifty missing a lot of the kick pedals there. And Swifty will take his second point, and it is now 2-1, leading him into the next song. If Maki can pull this back, they will go into sudden death. It is definitely a banger. Maki has a strong lead over Swifty currently. He is really aiming for that sudden death. Very true. This was in fact Maki's pick, correct. And FC coming from Maki. Fantastic, going into a 2-2 sudden death scenario.
Damn, the FC.
Yeah. That one like little double stroke thing. That's like everybody's choking point right there.
Man, that was awesome. All right, really quick, let me get you guys your song, and then we will move into it.
Yes, sir.
Like a 98 for a sight read.
Oh, nice. Yeah, no, I played this like years ago, so like I already know what was coming.
It is Kanye West, Lift Yourself. Are you guys ready?
Alright. Yeah. If it was a Sound Haven one, shit, bro. GG on me.
It's so stupid.
It is very stupid, but that's the point. All right. Good luck, gentlemen.
Good luck, honestly, but, you know.
Best of luck to you both. And Swifty not seeming very enthusiastic about this song choice. We will see how he does. And Swifty off to an early lead. But it seems like Maki is coming back through. There's currently an 8,000 point difference between the two of them. Yeah, we definitely need more songs of Sudden Death in the future. It's just hard to pick Sudden Death songs, especially on a comedy-based set list.
What they don't really realize though, this next verse though, these bars, watch this. Look. Whoopie dee scoop, scoop dee dee whoop, whoop dee scoop dee poop, poop dee scoop dee whoop, whoopie dee scoop whoop poop, poop dee dee whoop scoop, poop, poop, scoop dee dee whoop. Whoop dee dee scoop. Whoop dee dee scoop poop.
And Maki will take the victory over
there was
Swifty.
no way.
Damn. Yeah, that was a combo. That was a combo. Holy shit.
GG's to you both. That was amazing.
Yeah, good stuff, man.
Good job, Swifty. You came really far, man. That was awesome.
Yeah, I was at the finals.
Thank you. I'll take it.
Yeah, man.
It was an awesome run.
Thank you, man.
All right, so it is time to go into our finals. So our finals will be, so it looks like, actually we need to do our losers round 5. So that's going to be between Maki and I believe Venom, right? Let me see if my score is updated here. They didn't input their scores, oh no.
I could put it in right now.
We're waiting on that.
What was the score? It's like 3-1?
2-3.
2-3, okay. Kind of forgot.
And then, in the meantime, I'll hop back into the main channel here. Hello.
Oh.
Drag you in here. There we go. Venom, did you want to input your scores between you and Bude really quick?
Oh. Yeah. You might get to it faster than me.
Okay, I can do it really quick. It was 2-3, right?
Yes.
All right. Awesome. We are in losers finals. Good luck, gentlemen. If you guys want to find a server, we can do our song picks and everything. Just hop right into it.
Dallas 17.
Alright.
Alright, I'm here.
first band gonna be Rap God.
Alright, fair. I'll ban, yeah, Take On Me and Hot for Teacher.
Okay. And second band would be Athletic Theme.
I'll choose Mushroom.
And Maki with a quick lead over Venom. And Maki will take the first point in this match. The next song will be Dio's Holy Diver.
Jeez, how'd you get so much more points than me? We only missed like 3
Yeah,
more notes?
I don't know. Combo? I have no idea, honestly. Yeah.
Yeah, it must be.
The optimal path. And an FC from Venom.
So many drum notes. Yeah, damn, look at that. -1 right there. Overhit like twice on that beginning miss. Shit, man. That was close too. I actually thought I was gonna have like the path barely.
That was really
I
good.
was just like guessing so hard. I was guessing so hard. Alright. No, I know
Or
you
yeah,
can.
it was Rap God and Athletic Theme. I think I'm
Yeah.
gonna keep those.
Yeah, I'll keep mine as well.
I'm gonna. Why'd you say your bands were again? Sorry.
It was Hopper Teacher and Take On Me.
Okay, I'll pick Brutal Swing then.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess I'll choose Flamingo. Why not?
Okay. GLGL.
Good luck, gentlemen.
Good luck.
One thing I'm very curious about, I've yet to see a few of these songs be picked in the tier 2 and 3. Heavier Metal in tier 3 and Man Not Hot in tier 2 have yet to be picked. I wonder if they're going to get chosen at all, because both of them are fantastic picks and be a good change of pace. Maybe it's something to throw off the competitor in the finals. And Venom maintaining a strong lead against Maki. Definitely using his kick power knowledge to his advantage. Yeah, Venom with a strong lead going into the halfway mark on the song. Already doubling Maki's score. And Venom will take his second point over Maki, leading us into the final song before a sudden death opportunity appears. Hopefully Maki's pick will allow him to push them into that category.
How many shrimps do you have to eat before you make your skin turn pink? Eat too much and you'll get sick. Shrimps are pretty rich.
And of course, Venom is not making it easy on Maki. Will he rip this away in a 3-1 fashion?
なんであいつらはピンク？動物園で思ったピンク食べ物でそうなんだ実は私はたらこが大好きプラスエビカニ食べようピンク色になるのだからみんな違う色人間って勘違いしてるよね Black, white, green or blue Show off your natural hue Flamingo Oh, 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 oh If you're multicolored, that's cool too You don't need to change It's boring being the same Flamingo Oh, 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 oh You're pretty either way 鶴の尻尾下に向かって曲げたらフラミンゴ意味不明だけど面白いでしょ虹色に染まった世界今日も地球のどこかでエビをむしゃむしゃ食べてフラミンゴはピンク色に染まっていくぜ One, two, three Green or blue, show off your natural hue. Flamingo, oh 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 oh. If you're multicolored, that's cool too. You don't need to change. It's boring being the same. Flamingo, oh 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 oh. You're pretty either way.
And Venom having star power loaded with a square advantage. This is looking very dangerous for Maki right now.
How many shrimps do you have to eat before you make your skin turn pink? Eat too much and you'll get sick. Shrimps are pretty rich. Green or blue, show off your natural hue. Flamingo, oh 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 oh. If you're multicolored, that's cool too. You don't need to change. It's boring being the same. Flamingo, oh 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 oh. You're pretty either way. Flamingo, oh 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 oh. Pink. Flamingo, oh 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 oh.
And Venom takes it in powerful fashion. That is incredible.
GG. That was a scary close one. Oh my god.
Damn, that pathing though. Oh my god.
Oh my god. GG,
Honestly,
guys.
I just went all zeros for that.
Yeah, I had no idea what I was doing. I was missing a lot of phrases too, I think. Two
Yeah,
phrases.
I think
Yeah.
that's what it was.
Yeah, the phrase mythos, damn. Good shit, man.
Yeah, GG Maki, that was fantastic. You put on an awesome show.
Thank you. Yeah, I was honestly kind of proud of the rap god, or not rap god. Yeah, the Kanye song with the
Lift Yourself.
Like, wow. Yeah.
Yeah, you
Those
honestly
combos
like.
are insane.
Yeah, it was
That a pretty
amazing
good combo.
watching you.
Same from Armchair too, when we were going against each other. Yeah, like a fast combo too.
Yeah. I'm excited to see what you do in the next few tournaments, man. Like, your improvement's been scary.
Yeah. I'm slowly trying to get better at double kick, but you know, who knows how long that'll take. You know?
I think you'll get it quick. You're doing an awesome job, man.
Yeah, thank you, man. Good luck to you, Venom, and everyone else on the finals.
Thank you.
Yep. All right, and it is time, everybody. Let me get this bracket up. So now it is up to Armchair. Can he defend his winner's position from Venom, or will Venom take over and be crowned victor of DM3? Let's see if Armchair is ready to join in.
Yep.
Ah, he's here. All right, gentlemen. If you guys are ready, I feel like it's time to just get right into it, huh?
Yeah.
What's the
Dallas
server?
18?
All right.
Dallas 18, you said? All right, I'm in.
Oh.
Okay. I'm gonna ban.
I'm seeing 0 songs. I think I'm out
Wow,
of
you
problem. Give me a second.
0?
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, go please. Oh yeah.
That's weird because I'm seeing all the songs here.
Yeah, my availability is. Give me a second.
You might have to host.
Yeah, no, I can't pick any songs.
Same server?
Sure, yeah.
Alright, I got them.
Yeah, I'm banning Existence and Hot for Teacher.
Alright, I'm banning. Well, I'm just keeping the same bands, honestly.
What were they again?
I banned Me and Rob the President.
Okay. Yeah. Or G. Good luck, I meant. Oh god, I'm tired.
Good luck, gentlemen.
Thank you.
All right. So, of course, we have Athletic Theme again, which is a Super Mario World on the SNES Classic. And it seems like Armchair is going in with the hardest songs he can possibly pick to try to offset Venom's rhythm. And it seems to be working right off the bat. He has a small lead here. Hopefully he can grow that over time. Of course, Venom is conniving and doing what he can to gain any kind of lead through pathing or whatnot, but he did pick an interesting song, Man's Not Hot, which I'm curious to see how he does on that. Of course, this is the first time we've seen this song picked today, I think. I don't know if anybody else has picked it on one of the non-stream matches. It's a pretty technical metalcore chart, so we'll see how that goes. And that small lead has grown to quite a large 40,000+ point lead now. It feels like this match is a shoo-in for Armchair. And he will take it with a 50,000 point lead. And we will move into song 2, which is now Man's Not Hot by We Butter the Bread with Butter. Was played in round 2. Okay.
Yo! Big boy ball! Big boss ball! The one and only Man's Not Hot! Boom! 2 plus 2 is 4, minus 1, that's 3 quick months. Everything man's in the block. Smoke trees. Say I'm gonna rock. The gun is suckers. When it take like quack, quack, quack. You ain't attacking. Although I see, he's gonna love me. Onto my mind. He's gonna break me. Drop, drop, drop on the phone. Moving in cold face. Where's crispy? Oh, Dino with me. Perfect. I run to intensos. Lemon toes. You're on your front approach. I see a bang more than a pose. If she's not on it, I toast. Look at your nose.
And Armchair dropping will be enough for... It doesn't seem like it's enough for Venom to recover, though. However, he does have a massive amount of star power built up. So it looks like he's counting on... Uh-oh, he got some overlap. He's definitely counting on a path here. And he activates on the snares. And Armchair taking back the first place position. Venom really can't afford to lose any matches if he wants to get a bracket reset, so he needs to make sure that he's finishing strong here. And it seems like he might just barely have it. Oh my god. He wins by a measly 495 points. That is insane.
Nice job, man.
Thank you.
That's crazy.
I lost my balance and I fell on my kicks.
Yeah,
So
I
we're in the
completely
same-
lost rhythm during my activation.
Well, you guys get to change your bands if you wish, or keep them, and then you can pick another song each. You are 1-1 currently.
Yeah, I'm keeping my bands.
Yeah, I'll keep my bands.
Okay.
You said you banned, what was it? You banned Hot for Teacher and what?
Existence.
Okay. Alright, good luck.
Alright, good luck.
And they are going for Holy Diver. I didn't see what the other pick was, but of course. From Armchair with that last star power. It just goes to show his pathing is amazing. Wow. And now we have Soundhaven's Flamingo as their 4th song. Venom has to win this song, unless otherwise they go into sudden death. In which case he has to win that for a bracket reset. So the next 2 songs will decide the rest of this tournament. And an unfortunate draw from Venom early on. This is creating a lot of space for Armchair early in the song. And there's already a 16,000 point difference between Armchair and Venom. Which has already stretched to about 35,000 points. It's currently a 38,000 point difference between the 2 of them. Venom is definitely trying his best to keep this score as close as possible. And Armchair will take the victory, putting them in 2-2, a sudden death situation. This song could very well be the last song of the tournament. All right, you guys ready for sudden death?
Yep.
Yep.
Let's see what we land on. I'm so sick of this song. Kanye West, Lift Yourself for the 18th time. Good luck, gentlemen. Dude, me too.
GG's. Fuck.
Best of luck to you both.
Lift yourself on your feet.
And Armchair off to a strong start. Actually, they're halfway through the song and it's actually very close. I had to look away for just a moment. I didn't realize how short the song was. Only a 15,000 point difference.
What they don't really realize though, this next verse though.
Yep, this verse decides the song and the entire rest of the tournament.
Watch this. Look. Whoop-de-doo scoop. Scoop-de-dee whoop. Whoop-de scoop-de poop. Poop-de scoop-de scoop-de whoop. Whoop-de scoop whoop poop. Poop-de-dee whoop scoop. Poop.
Oh no!
Poop. Scoop-de-dee whoop.
It looked like Venom dropped a stick, or maybe he's perplexed by the beat. They both finished strong. That is it. That is the tournament.
GG.
GG, man.
GG, guys. Good job to both of you. Congratulations, Armchair. Well done to, like I said, you guys are both fantastic. You're both monsters. Oof. Thank you guys so much for playing. That was great.
It was.
Yeah, it was fun.
Let me pull everybody in here. Get big happy family here. Thank you everybody who competed in the tournament. Thank you to everybody who watched. I'm gonna go ahead and close out Clone Hero because it's loud and annoying. We're gonna pull up this. Oh god, it's huge.
Oh my god.
Fit to screen. There we go. All right. I had a lot of fun. I hope you guys had a lot of fun. Unfortunately, I can't really stick around and do any interviews today, but I'll definitely catch you guys on the flip. For everybody who is interested in joining future tournaments, we are looking at doing a major sometime in June, so stay on the lookout for that. We'll release more details as we get ready for it to happen. So congratulations, Armchair. Hope you guys all have a good night and a good rest of your weekend. And I am going to end the stream. Yes, also join the Discords.